Hey guys, Budget Jedi here. This is a ramble vlog about my recent buys in the past month or so, and I'll call it my SDCC haul because all of these gifts and purchases came during and around the time of SDCC. So, let's get into it. First is actual items from the San Diego Comic-Con, courtesy of my friend Mock, aka SMU Toys on YouTube. He was kind enough to get me these two items, which were top of my wish list, which is the Hasbro 6-inch Boba Fett with Carbonite and DC Collectibles Hugo Strange from the Arkham City game. Now, Mock probably had to wait, I don't even know, 10, 15, 20 hours in line just for a chance to get these exclusives. So huge thank you to SMU Toys for this awesome hookup. Now, some people have asked me if I will be collecting the Black Series 6-inch figures. The answer is mostly no. I have always focused on 4-inch Star Wars figures. And in terms of dioramas, there's nothing I can do with the 6-inch figures that I can't with 4-inch figures. However, I do consider some of these as great display pieces on their own, like this exclusive. As for Hugo Strange, some of you know I am a big fan of some of the character designs in this game, and I do collect some Arkham City and Arkham Asylum figures. And so with the new upcoming super articulated Bane that's coming out at the end of this year, I should be pretty much done with collecting Arkham City figures. But I was really lucky and happy to get this one. So again, thank you my friend Mock for this awesome hookup. Second is a direct purchase from HasbroToyShop.com. As some of you know, they list stuff online from the show about 2 or 3 days right after the show for purchase. The first piece is a San Diego exclusive from Hasbro called the Transformers Titans 5-pack. And at the time that I'm doing this video, it's still available online. But what it is, it's basically a collection of very limited articulation figurines. They're not action figures of the Titans of Transformers. Some of the most popular characters such as Grimlock, Optimus Prime, and Starscream and Megatron. Some of you may know I am actually a very big fan of Generation 1 Transformers. And so these are very cool as a display piece. Here is a comparison of size between my Titans figurines and the Reveal the Shield mini Transformers figures that I have. You can see they're like about twice the size. So these are pretty much larger than you would expect. And for a price range of $40, it's pretty good price. The next thing I was able to get at HasbroToyShop.com was the Deadpool Core Taco Pack. Now, I actually haven't opened this, but you guys can probably find lots of reviews on it online. I am a Marvel Universe collector. I focus on X-Men and Spider-Man only. And Deadpool is certainly a very cool character to have. That's why I was very lucky to have gotten this one, and it includes these characters inside of it. The third purchase is a direct purchase from ToysRUs.com. This is a Toys R Us exclusive Hasbro Masterpiece Soundwave. This, I think, was listed online on the second day of San Diego Comic-Con. And they listed this, I believe, at like 6 a.m. Eastern Time, maybe even earlier. I had just barely gotten up and I grabbed this online. Very happy with it. There are two Masterpiece Transformers that I own and I wanted to own, which is the Hasbro Masterpiece Optimus Prime and this one. It cost a pretty penny, but I think it's one of the cooler pieces that Hasbro has ever made. So I think it's a must-have, especially if you're a G1 Transformers fan like me. Now here's something of a surprise that came from my good friend Matt Woba. He went to a local comic book convention and he picked me up a little something that's not so little. Now, just Matt Woba style, to include a very friendly note, he apparently bought for me something I've been really wanting. He sent me 2 Dark Horse Star Wars comics. I was really excited to read about these. I have not gotten a chance to pick them up yet. But basically, this series came out, I think, early January of this year, and it's simply called Star Wars, and I believe the stories are set after Episode 4. Now, for original trilogy fans like me, these are sure to be a good read. But on top of that, Matt Woba also sent me a vintage edition, mint condition Star Wars comic, and that's volume number 4. And I cannot wait to get into this. Although I am not sure if I really want to handle these too many times, because he had sent them to me in fantastic mint condition. But I'm definitely going to start collecting the rest of this Dark Horse series. So thank you so much, Matt Woba, for this awesome, kind gift. And finally, some cool pickups. I had a chance to go to Disney World downtown in Orlando, Florida, and of course went to Disney Build a Droid store, where I built a red, a green, and a blue droid, just because they had those colors there. But as you can see, I haven't named these yet. I might need to get some help from our friend RF Biker Scout for the names of these droids. But I did pick up for myself, and possibly for some of my friends here, some black and white droids, because, well, who doesn't love stormtroopers, right? So I think that these would look really great with Imperial forces. What do you guys think? Alright guys, that is basically my haul from the recent months. It's quite a sizable one, for which I had to save a bit of money and time. And this is proof that a person can and pretty much has to be quite involved in getting some exclusives, even if they don't attend the San Diego Comic-Con. And in that sense, I am not sure if I'll be able to do the same thing next year, because getting some of these exclusives has gotten to be quite competitive, in my opinion, which, you know, kind of takes away the fun of collecting in the first place. For those of you who are waiting for dioramas, I hope I'll get one soon. I usually do have kind of a summer project, but I don't spend much time indoors in the summer, so stand by for that. And other than that, I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.